Okay, let's just write a little function. So I want to write a function that prints out a number that is input. So this printing function will not return anything, so we have to say void, and then print num, but it will take an input, int x. And then serial.println that same x.
49.
And before we run this code and call it in the loop, let's set up the serial connection. Okay, now serial is set up, so if we run it, we wouldn't get any problems. But let's print out the numbers. So let's print num 10. Alright, let's try to run it. Well, go ahead and save here. And let's see, it is done uploading, and I will click this button. There we go, it's printing 10 over and over and over through this function. Pretty handy. And let's also just write a quick little function that adds 10 to a number and then returns it. So this one we want to return a number because we'll input a number and we'll get a different number in return. And we'll call this one add 10, kind of like what we did before in a previous lesson. And it will take a number x, and even though these two x's look the same, they will not interfere with each other because this x only exists while this function is called, and that x only exists while that one's called. Okay, so I've now set x equal to what x was plus 10, and then I return the value of whatever x is after that return. And so instead of calling print num with just 10, let's call it with add 10 to 10. So now if we upload and run, it should print 20 over and over. Let's check. Awesome. There it is, 20 over and over. Cool. Well, that's all that we have for functions. Feel free to use functions as much as you want in any of your code. It's pretty useful to separate different logic so that you don't have to duplicate code over and over. Good luck.